looking for another place. I found the ad, places that I could afford, and highly mighty. And my girlfriend went on, I lived next door. She came down, introduced herself, so I got to know her. And, she knew I got lost and stuff, and so she had to come with me. So I went down there and looked at this place, and I rented it. I had to take the post office keys back. I had promised her. And I wasn't feeling too good, but I figured I better get out of the house. I'd been there a couple of days, and so I made the effort, and I was driving a van, transport, Pontiac transport. And so I stopped and got some gas at the gas station, and I sure didn't feel good. This flu was getting worse instead of better, I thought. So I went home, got in bed another day, and I got to thinking, it's lasting too long. I wonder if the thyroid has anything to do with it, So I decided to maybe go. I want to take me or a doctor or something, because I have to have a prescription. They wouldn't give it to me without seeing me. So I called her, and she knew that that there was trouble. She could hear it in my voice. She couldn't hardly understand me. The doctor took me in right away. And I don't know if I told him what was happening or not, because she's a pretty wise lady. But anyway, they took me in right away. She's taking my blood pressure and talking and asking my name or what have you. And put this thing on, she's taking my blood pressure. And she pushes it away and goes over the other end of the room, gets another one. She calls a nurse, and that didn't work. I said, her eyes get big. Doctor came in with a very serious look on her face and says, Miss Stewart, I need your family's name and address. Do you have any sons or daughters? I says, yes, I have 3 sons. What do you want their name and address for? Their number for? He says, I need to call them and tell them about this. And I says, well, you can't have it. And he says, what? And I says, they don't need to know. They can't afford to come over here. They have families of their own and bills. They don't have money to come over here. I said, no, I'm not giving it. Well, nobody knew my address. They knew I'd moved, They only had that address. And anyhow, I wouldn't give it. We had applied for this, and the doctor, I think, had something to do with it. They made a push, and there was a vacancy, and I got in. Getting to be Easter, and I want to go to church. And I knew the church, there was a church on the side of the road, a church over there. Didn't even know the name. And so I was going to walk over there, and I wanted to know how long it was going to take me, so I wouldn't be late. And I didn't care how long it took me coming back, but I wanted to be on time. So something told me to come to the mailbox, check my mail before I went. So I went out thinking I was over there, past the mall there, and I turned around and came back to the mailbox to get my mail, and there was a card. Hope Chapel had invited, They didn't invite me, it was to whoever lived here, or, I guess they sent them out. So I wondered where that was at, because I didn't know. I didn't even know where Baldwin was. I didn't know the Catholic Church was there. I would have been going there instead of over there. I didn't know it was there. I'd been here, a week or so, and mostly in the apartment laying down. So I sat up there and read this card. I don't know what other mail I got, but I got that card, and I said, Hope.
Island Hope used to be.
Yeah. I said, Island Hope. I said, Hope Church. Ricky was baptized at a Hope Church, and I went there one time, maybe twice. And he gave the address. Well, I had no idea where this was, you know, where Marco School was.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea what was around me, let alone I just moved here. And I was, you know, recuperating. So I'm back to the office and I said, where is this place? How far is it? And this is over by, just go to Baldwin, go down. Where is Baldwin? You know, I told the guy, well, I don't know where he is, so he gave me directions. I came back to the house, got a drink of water, put my mail down, and I went walking to find this place. I finally found it, you know, it was Makawa School.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, well, this is school. Funny they're having, you know, the Hope lives here, has a place here. This is a school. But I didn't question it anymore. And so I went back, and it was Easter Sunday. It was Randy's birthday. And I went down to church that morning slowly.
Mm-hmm.
And I got there, somebody greeted me at the door right away. I think it was Pete.
Mm.
I'm not quite sure, but I think it was Pete. And somebody else talked to me, and people were talking to me, and I thought that was strange, you know. But anyway, I said, they're having church here, and they said, yeah, this is Island Hope. And so, as I'm coming in, you know, they had tables set up for breakfast, you know.
Right.
You know, and I'm on, somebody's having a birthday party or something. And so I didn't know. I never seen anything like that in any church I went before. So service was over, and this girl invited me to sit with her, and she'd only come to the church a couple of times. She was new herself, and she said she seemed to like it. And I asked her how she liked it and what they did there. I said, well, we worship the Lord. And I says, they do all that singing all the time. Because I'm used to that people for you know, the praising. So anyway, that was all right. I'd heard, you know, I'd been to Hope and this place, Hope, or maybe it was the same, you know, maybe something like it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody was nice, and I was invited to breakfast, and, you know, it was a miracle to me. I never had that, you know, it's something very new and exciting, you know. So, somebody brought me home.
Somebody drove you.
Mm-hmm. And,
It's probably Pete and Janice.
I don't know, I don't remember. I don't know, it was a long time ago. You know, I've had all the strokes, and I don't remember too good sometimes. And so anyway, I went back the next Sunday. The next Sunday, and the next Sunday. Somebody gave me a car. I don't remember who. Jan's aunt.
Mm-hmm.
I think Pete had something to do with it, you know.
Right.
They donated it to the church with the understanding it would be donated to me.
Oh.
That's how it started. I got a car. I was so happy. Started taking all these lessons they
Yeah.
offered.
At the church.
Yeah.
I think I was with you at that time.
But I don't know.
With Gary Hip.
Yeah.